It's Saturday, and you know what Saturday is.
Welcome to the Adventures of Brent and Lydia. I'm Brent.
This is Lydia. That's me. Well, no, Saturday is, well, when we get ready for the Sabbath. Yay! Which means I straighten up the house, take all the trash out, get the dishwasher clean, get the kitchen clean, and food prep. So I don't have to cook or do very much cooking on the Sabbath. And since tomorrow I am doing nursery, it's going to be unusual for me to attend the service. So, anywho. And what are you doing, dear sir? Oh, your hot sauce. Yeah, Brent is very picky. He has to have a certain type of hot sauce. This generic hot sauce won't do.
Not that bad, jeez.
But I'm going to take you on what I do to get ready for the Sabbath. So you're going to see me running around. The biggest part is the food prep. But I have to clean the bathroom, like I said, take the trash out.
Which we're not going to bore you with those activities, guys.
Yeah, but I'm going to show you what food I'm going to be cooking. I have baked beans in the small crock pot now for dinner tonight. Because I don't like doing any chores from dinner time all the way through dinner time on Sunday, Sabbath. So basically dinner to dinner. So I try to make it easier on me. And
that's not to say that I don't cook, by the way. I do cook. Yeah,
like when the weather's decent, I'll get him to grill on Saturday night and get him to grill extra food for Sunday, for example. Or smoke, depending on the case may be.
So we got a couple of things going on this week. One of which is probably going to be most of a good chunk of this this particular video. Obviously, this is health permitting, guys. So I don't.
And weather.
Yeah. But I'm tentatively right now going to the Redneck Rumble.
Woohoo!
Down in Lebanon, which is right around about 2 hours. So
it's not too far.
No.
It's a nice day trip for him to get on his motorcycle.
But that's going to be a solo trip. Lydia's not coming with me because I have to go on Friday, the starting day. Mainly because
we have friends coming over Saturday.
Sorry, my brain's not working very well.
We have friends coming over Saturday.
Yeah, the roads are coming back over. More than likely, Cleveland and I'll push out another podcast. So.
Or play games.
Or both.
And that's going to be the first chili of the season.
But I know we're just eating breakfast, guys, so, but.
I know it's kind of boring, but. So you're going to watch us eat breakfast because I don't feel like getting up and pressing stop on the record. So just bear with us. These are buckwheat pancakes, sausage patties, scrambled eggs, and this is mushroom coffee. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's made with 10 different types of mushrooms and as well as coffee. And we've been drinking it for a week and it seems to be helping me. I don't know about Brent, but yeah. I like it. We may start drinking this from now on. I don't know, or a combination of both. I don't know. Either way, it's good. It's hot and I don't like hot stuff.
I don't know if you guys have picked up on this from the last couple of videos that we've put out. Not the reaction videos, but you know, our adventure videos. My conditions. Well, how do I say this? It's not getting any better. So it seems as though every day is becoming its own challenge at this point. So if you're wondering why my voice isn't that projecting and my face is starting to droop, which I've already addressed it in several other videos that we've put out. My hand's constantly, you know, doing its thing, and you guys know all that already. But if you're wondering why as to I've had to slow down on videos, just because of like I'm trying to pick and choose at this point what's good content and what's not. So hopefully I'm capturing that for you guys, but I also too need to show you guys, you know, like what I'm dealing with on a daily, I guess. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me right now. So one thing that we often do, so we have two things that we do. Told you guys about the micronome, which I still need to hide the little guy. I found him last, so I have to hide him. Not sure where yet. You guys have a place that you want me to hide him to where like Lydia will never find him, like ever? Put it in the comments below. That's just a little game that Lydia and I play. But the other thing that we do to try to cheer each other up is we go on Instagram and find the most outlandish, stupidest videos that are relevant to our relationship, and we send them to each other. And we're not just talking one. No, it's not just one.
It's a bunch of reels that we send to each other.
It's like 10 of them at a time.
Mostly involving minions.
And ducks and cats.
And motorcycles.
I sent her one. So anybody that's into like racing, as far as like motor racing, there's an event that takes place, which I'm sure you guys that are like off-roaders that probably know more about this than I do. But it's the rally race with the rally trucks. They go on-road, off-road. And I found one that was absolutely hysterical this morning, to where every jump that the trucks were taking, they were going, wee, 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 wee. So that's what she was referencing right there. But as far as what we are doing today, we're really not doing much. So Lydia obviously wants to take you along with the stuff that she does.
Because I do quite a bit to get ready for the Sabbath. Brent knows this.
Yeah, she does. Outside of that, guys, I'm probably just going to be working on the computer at least part of the day. I do have a haircut today, and we're going to go out for lunch, I think, probably after that. We were going to meet up with the roads this morning, but it's raining here. Not to say that Tennessee doesn't need the rain right now, because it is extremely dry. But nevertheless, so we don't have a lot planned today. Not sure exactly what we're doing throughout the week either yet. But we'll keep in touch throughout the week at least, or try to.
Yeah.
But with all that being said,
you're just gonna see us watch. You're gonna see us watch us eat now and.
Well, you're almost done. I'm not, because I've been talking most of the time.
Yeah, I know. So you need to eat. I'll talk.
Yeah. So we'll catch you later, guys. I don't feel like I need to bore you any more than what we already have.
Yeah, but I'll just talk while you eat. It's okay.
Okay. All right.
But I plan on making some sort of macaroni, cheese, and andouille sausage as a side for lunch tomorrow. And then, what else am I gonna prep? I already got pancakes cooked for tomorrow, because the batch I made ended up making quite a bit more, so I have that cooked for tomorrow morning's breakfast. And I don't know what else I'm gonna cook. Oh, I'm making chicken salad, so we can have chicken salad sandwiches. I'm gonna roast some extra potatoes tonight, so we already have those cooked. Like I said, I just try to get stuff cooked ahead of time.
By no means is this a cooking channel now. It's just
This is
just what Lydia does. So
yeah, and if I have some burst of energy, I'll make extra meals for next week, so it's just easier on me, you know, that type of thing. But like I said, I like to have a clean home, or at least a straightened home for the Sabbath, and very minimal cooking, you know. So
there is a reason why we call it the Lord's Day versus Sabbath, by the way. Well, it's because it's the Lord's Day. I don't know how else to explain it other than like that. I mean, I could give you guys all the points. Our pastor, well, one of our pastors rather, took like, what was it, like six or 7 weeks explaining that. That was a while ago, by the way. I think that was like last year sometime or early this year. I don't remember which.
But it's always been important to me. Even when I was in college, I wouldn't party on Friday nights. I would buckle down, get my homework done, get up early Saturday, knock all my homework done, get all my chores done. So Saturday night, around dinner time, all the way through Sunday night dinner time, I did not study. I did not cram. I did not do anything except when I did attend church, I would go to church. But a lot of the time, I honestly didn't go to church when I was in Bible college. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but I actually wasn't a Christian in Bible college. I know, weird. But anyhow, this is part of my story and how God's grace found my life. But that has always been important to me. I was raised like that my dad would always have a crock pot meal, and we didn't do a lot of stuff on Sunday. We went to church as a family, and if the church at the time we went to had evening service, we would go to that. Sometimes we didn't, it depended on what church we were attending at the time, and we would rest, take naps, chill, relax, that type of thing. And so I've carried that through into adulthood, and there was a few times here and there where I've had to work on Sunday. And I didn't like it, but I had to anyway. But like I said, I'm really striving to just be able to relax on the Sabbath, meditate on His Word even more, and that type of thing. So I can have a full days of rest. I tell people I work 6 days a week so I can have the 7th day off. So.
Alright guys, so with that said, we'll catch up with you a little bit later. Like I said, we don't have much planned, but we do have a couple of things. I'm probably not going to take you guys with us when we go out for my haircut and lunch, just because, well, I like conversations with Lydia without being interrupted sometimes. And being interrupted actually happens more than what you guys even probably understand, so. It's not you or me, it's just the nature of the beast. We kind of dress, this is Lydia's like casual wear right now.
Oh, I'm grunged out. This is me grunged out.
But like we're constantly getting stopped, and I'm not exaggerating on this whatsoever. People ask us if we're going to events all the time because they're like, well, you have like the 40s haircut, with, rolled up pants, and you're always wearing this and this and this, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to an event, guys. This is just how I am. And I know people are just trying to be like casual and stuff, but I'm not much of a talker, really. I'm contrary to what you guys probably understand in the videos. I'm extremely introverted. I'm not the easiest person to talk to sometimes, just because I am so reserved and have a lot going through my head at any given moment. So one more thing that I'll say before I shut off the camera here. So Thursday, we're launching every reaction video that we do related to the topics that we're covering. That's going to be Thursday. I'm going to try my best to do that every Thursday. It's a gamble as to whether Lydia will do it with me or not. I think if the topic suits her.
And also time with like my job and everything.
Yeah, well,
I work 8 to 5 Monday through Friday.
We normally don't do those during the day. We do them after she gets off, but. Yeah, so we're gonna cover part 2 this coming Thursday. Obviously, this video comes out after that, but it's gonna be part 2 of the woman who talks to demons, and boy, do we have a lot to say about that.
Yep.
But with that being said, all right, we'll see you guys later.
Yep. See y'all later. Hey y'all, we're back. Tell everyone what you're going to be doing.
I'll be back in the office doing what I do.
Doing what you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be working on the blog.
Okay. Doing anything else?
I don't know right now. I'm extremely tired, guys. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And what will I be doing?
I don't know. You're the one with the camera right now.
I'm actually getting ready for the Sabbath, so I'm going to do a lot of cooking and a lot of cleaning, so I'll come to the camera and tell you what I'll be doing. May not be a ton of talking, but you'll definitely see some cooking, so have fun, guys.
Don't you mean you have fun?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna leave it there? So
Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
I'm about to charge my phone because it's about to die.
I'll leave you to it then.
Okay, and like I said, if you need anything, yell.
Yeah.
Don't forget to take your 2 pills.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
Oh, right now, guys, I got to put away all the dishes, so bear with me.
managing to move around undetected.
He didn't have a permanent place of residence. He didn't own a car. He didn't work at a location. So you don't have a normal fugitive case.
So we really need to know where to start at. Finally, put the pressure on him.
The manhunt continues. Investigators work to try and connect the two crime scenes and determine what Resendez's motive may be.
The killer has a need for intimacy after.
So guys, I'm back. Sorry about all that. I'm just working on getting stuff done so I can relax. Tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Whoopsie. Huh. Now the dishes are put away. I'm gonna sit for a second because my lungs are just acting up. So, pardon me. one of the first things I'm going to try and make is roasted vegetables, because I got to get that done. Preheat the oven to 350. I'm doing broccoli, cauliflower, and carrot roasting. This is a trick that I've learned. I take a piece of tin foil and I scrub the carrot with it. sweet potatoes. Yep. I cut the potatoes up into little pieces. And I'm gonna add sausage and onion to it. So it's gonna be kind of like a casserole dish. And then I'm gonna make some macaroni and cheese, sausage, and do that. That'll be fine. I might as well cut up this bell pepper too. As you can tell, I'm kind of just making it up as I go along. There goes the potatoes. Forgot to bring some water. So I'll be back.
Mr. Morton, Chancellor Stone, Dr. Hayashi here has some questions for you. This is the part where you open the door and let us in.
Questions today? When are they asking?
Will that be all? Feel free to say it. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I saw the video.
I will turn you back on when I'm done baking. Hello guys, I'm back. But I don't know if you can see this, but this is my vegetables, roast of vegetables, right? Cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots. It's for tomorrow. Let me turn the light on. It's very bright, but vegetables. Then potatoes. Mac and cheese. So that's what I got cooked so far. The next is going to be cobbler and a chicken salad, and that should be it. So I'll check you later. Hey guys, I'm back. I just wanted to let you know I only have a few more things left to do. I have to take the trash out. I have to finish pouring the tea for tomorrow. I have the cobbler in the oven, and then I got to make cornbread for tonight's dinner and make sure my church bag is packed, and then I will be ready to go to the relax for the next 24 hours or so, give or take. So thank you for being patient with me, and I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. We'll probably pop on tomorrow to show you our lovely breakfast as normal. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. So now let's go check on Brent and see what he is up to. So, really can't see me that well because of the lack of light. Well, that's okay. We're coming back here. We're just going to say hi to Brent because we're about done for the day. So, can you please tell everyone what you've been up to?
Hey guys. Lower the camera a little bit. There you go.
Sorry, I'm not very good at
You can
this.
flip it around. So just been here in the office, and I've been slowly trying to make a writing for the blog. Basically, if you're trying to turn it on, there's an on button on it. I don't know how much you gotta hold it. It's dead.
Okay. Sorry. So it's going to be a little dark. Sorry about that, guys.
But this is kind of like talking about like currently what I'm going through. If you guys haven't read the podcast, I highly encourage you to, because it comes from a little bit different perspective, I would say.
The blog, not the podcast.
Yeah. So with that said, the blog is called 1,000 Miles from Nowhere. I got the name basically from a blues song that I had heard at some point. I mean, by no means do I have all the artists and blues songs memorized, but
Don't let him kid you. He is a walking jukebox.
yeah, one of these days we'll have to go through the actual record collection and kind of show you guys.
Yeah,
But,
maybe the one day that we actually organize it.
yeah. So the blog kind of comes from a background of think of your life like being a highway, right? And each thing that may or may not happen on a highway could potentially be something related to a life circumstance. I don't know if that sounds confusing or not, but so I'm writing about mile 7, which basically instead of doing dates or like days, we go by miles. So each mile basically is a post that I've made.
So what mile are you on now?
We're on mile 7,
Yeah.
and essentially I'm talking about forks in the road. So in this, I'm basically kind of posing the question, right? So like when you come up to a fork in the road, do you choose to, in a split-second decision, take one of those paths unsure of where it goes? Or do you crash before you even get there because you don't want to even try to make a decision?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's currently what's going on in my life. I've just been really kind of beat down for the past couple of weeks. And yeah, I have to make some really hard decisions in the upcoming months as far as, you know, what I need to do to better our living situation. And I don't know, guys. It's just it's a tough thought, you know. I really only have 2 options. First option is going to it's going to be extremely uncomfortable, and it's not going to really be beneficial for my health, but that would be going back to where I currently work at, driving a forklift in this condition, which I'm honestly even scared to even think about it at this point because my symptoms have gotten worse. Or trying to find a different job, which has been an uphill battle out for the last 6 months. I don't have any clear answers either way, but decisions have to be made. And so by me writing about a fork in the road, that's kind of what that represents for me. So yeah, that, and I'm just watching YouTube videos.
So what are you watching on YouTube? Anything particular?
Generally it's something that I don't have to really pay attention to. This guy is really funny, and so is his friend.
Yeah.
they're basically kind of like, so they have done paranormal stuff in the past, but like I think they're more on the entertainment side versus the scientific side, just based off of how they do it. But they're on this kick, and they have been for a couple of months, to go into a haunted forest. And they supposedly hear scream. Of course, most of this doesn't get picked up on any camera or any. Most of it, anyway, doesn't get picked up on any microphone or camera that they use. But clearly, they're reacting to something. But they don't claim to be paranormal investigators. And the times that they've said that, they're like, "No, we're more like thrill seekers." And I'm like, "Well, okay, I'll look past that then."
Yeah.
But I'm not going to shout at us channel or anything, just because, I don't really want to.
No, that's okay. I just wanted to, give final thoughts for today. I know we'll be back on tomorrow morning to show us the pancake breakfast because it's tradition,
I'm going to attempt to ride my motorcycle tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm going to film that yet. I know there's quite a few people that really enjoy those, so
Me.
I might record it.
If not, you'll record the one on Friday, so.
Yeah, I probably won't, just because I need a... Guys, like, when I tell you, like, my condition, it really messes with your head and your emotions quite a bit. And I'm just really struggling in a lot of ways. So, definitely could use prayers for that. But, yeah, there's some decisions that are coming up that I don't want to make the wrong choice. And, of course, I know I have the support of friends and family and my wife that's behind the camera, obviously. But, yeah, this is just me kind of being real with you guys. Like, I don't know what to expect in the upcoming months. And, my spouse was more as bad today, but last night I had a really bad episode. Actually, pretty much the whole entire week I've had bad episodes almost every day. Really for like almost the past 30 weeks, really, if I'm going to be honest. But,
And,
yeah.
well, tonight we're going to play a game. We bought a new game and we'll attempt to play it.
Yeah, if you guys want to see that,
We may record us playing
we may
it. I don't
record
know.
it, but I also introduced Lydia to in actuality, it's an Xbox, PlayStation.
Do you want to show
game.
him my controller? What color is it?
It's around here somewhere. This one's Lydia's.
Look, I got a blue controller.
But I introduced her to a game called It Takes Two, and it's a really cute game as far as like how they did the storyline. But if you guys have never played it and you're trying to connect with your wife like that, it'd be a good one to do.
It's fun because I've never actually played video games before.
She's played a few, but nothing like where she
Yeah.
has like a typical controller. Like
Yeah.
she's played like the
Wii.
Wii. Like we have
Yeah.
a Wii still. It's only worth like $0.01 apparently for trade-in.
But I've never actually played video games.
Yeah,
like that
so
before,
this game is it's called It Takes Two, and the whole game you are required to work together. And so like we tried one thing like 15 times last night, and I was like, look, I'm getting frustrated because I can't figure this out, and I can't lead you and tell you to do something if I don't even know how it works.
We tried it, and so we just gave up for the night.
Yeah, Lydia was getting really frustrated. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I got frustrated a little bit, but
That's the part of it, like.
but yeah, so like that's kind of another pastime that we started. She also enjoys watching me play certain games because like the games that are generally like RPG storytelling games.
Yeah.
And so like a lot of times she'll just listen to my commentary or like I'm not like a gamer in that sense. So guys, don't think that I'm a gamer at all. Like it's been a long time since I've had a computer that could even play games on it, let alone
Yeah.
anything else. But yeah,
Anything else? Is that about it for today?
I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. I mean, I'm just trying to This blog post isn't going to be super long. I can tell you that.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, if you guys didn't notice, like, I'm not doing that, and obviously, like, this one is still doing its thing, but got a haircut earlier, so. But even my barber was like, she was like, yeah, I can definitely hear it in your voice now. So, I don't know, I'm trying to stay encouraged, but every day's a challenge, you know, so.
But at least I try to put a smile on your face.
Yeah, I know. You guys, you would not believe how silly and goofy Lydia is sometimes. Like, don't let her like little like shyness in front of the camera fool you. She is one of the goofiest people that I know. Okay, and she will do the absolute most ridiculous goofy thing just to try to make me smile. Which again is a challenge because of my stinking face. But with that said, guys, I mean, yeah, I know I'm sharing a little bit different side of my personality in this little segment that she wanted to do, but it is what it is.
But I just want to make you happy.
You do, dear. Anyways,
Okay. Well, that's
keep calm and carry on, my friends.
Okay, bye-bye, guys.
Hey, y'all. It is the Lord's Day, Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Lord's Day. I gotta tell you guys what happened today. Might be kind of funny, may not be for some of you, but so been having issues with the bike off and on. I've known it probably needed a battery for a while now. So I had it on the tender for, I don't know, about a week or so, give or take. I don't know why I'm out of focus. There we go. Yeah, so had it on a tender for about, I don't know, a week and a half, something like that. Started up, no problem. I get to church, no problem. And then I go to leave church, and it doesn't even crank over. Yeah, that's my day. So, with the help of friends, we run home and get my little ramp that hooks up to the hitch, and then we get back to the church, and we quickly realize that I have, I don't know, maybe about an inch of clearance or so from it dragging on the ground, and everything was installed properly. At this point, I started to get quite angry. Not necessarily at anybody, just the situation. I'm getting more and more frustrated as time goes on, and with the help of friends, basically. So yeah, my bike's still at the church. However, a couple of guys are going to bring it back tonight. I left them the ramp, and obviously the bike's still there. But yeah, without these friends, I would have been camping out of the church until I got a battery for it, which, here's the other part of it, right? So the bike's Italian. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Italian motorcycles and Italian cars, but they are literally, outside of vintage British motorcycles and cars, they are literally some of the most finicky things in existence. But with that being said, they're some of the coolest ones in existence. So you have to sacrifice some quote unquote practicality, I guess, to be cool. And like, it's not that I don't love the bike, but like, here's the funny part, right? So y'all ever seen Gone in 60 Seconds? Not the original, but the new one, you know, with Nicolas Cage, that came out, gosh, like 20 years ago now. Sorry, Lydia's making breakfast because we literally just...
Breakfast?
Or breakfast, lunch, you know, same difference. She's making lunch. Sorry, I guess I should be correct here. But y'all know that scene where Nicolas Cage comes up to the 1968 GT 500 Eleanor, and he's got to talk to a certain way because the car tries to kill him every single time? Yeah, that's kind of how my motorcycle is. It doesn't necessarily always try to kill me, guys. but it is the biggest diva I have ever seen in my life.
I'm more of a diva than a black ass.
I don't think so. Lydia said, if you didn't hear her, that she says that she's more of a diva. No, nothing is more of a diva. And you guys out there know what I'm talking about here. Nothing is more diva than Italian made anything. I mean no disrespect. I'm trying to be kind of funny here and kind of sly. But yeah, Italian motorcycles, not only are parts, some of parts, so because mine's a Moto Guzzi, parts are cheaper for my bike than obviously like a Ducati or a Super Veloce MV Agusta, but they're expensive enough. And so that's been my day today. So it started out great, in a sense that, like, you know, the smile finally came back on my face, you know, riding my motorcycle to church and then leaving church. That's not the case. So yeah, just, you know, wanted to tell that for you guys, just in case you are wondering, you know, why I may not be going to the event that we were talking about on Friday. Well, that depends on if I can get a battery in time for it. I don't really trust local parts stores when it comes to this motorcycle, because most of them say that they don't have one in stock, and I have to have the battery in hand to take it over there so they get the right one. So I'm just gonna save the struggle and just order it and hope that it gets here on time. If it doesn't, I promise you guys we will try to work something out for next month. There's a couple events next month that I've been trying to go to, and this one's an even bigger deal in my opinion than the other one, and Lydia really wants to go to this, but with traveling, having chronic illness, yeah, everything has to be kind of planned out ahead of time. So if you go to this event, it's in Birmingham, Alabama. It's actually at the Barber Museum / track. It's like the vintage motorcycle event. So they have like all the stuff that I'd be interested there anyways. But if I can't make it on Friday, that is the reason why. I'm just telling you guys ahead of time. And I apologize, because I feel like, you know, I probably should have replaced the battery like weeks ago, if not months ago. And the battery is not something that you worry about replacing until it dies and that you get stranded somewhere. So yeah. But anyways, that's how my day's been going. Lydia, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm hungry.
So you have food in front of you.
Yes, I know.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, well apparently Lydia doesn't really want to talk to the camera at all right now, which is fine. But
I'm tired.
anyways.
It's been a long day so far.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so let me lift this up a little bit. There we go. So with that said, I'm gonna hop over here and I'll see you guys later. I don't know when. This stuff kind of is like up in the air right now. So if I can get the battery, where I'm gonna get the battery from is a Moto Guzzi dealership out of Texas. They're pretty good about actually shipping stuff out pretty quickly. I've gotten a ton of parts from them. And that's the other issue, is that, you know, when you have a bike like mine, there's only so many vendors for that brand, which I knew that going into it, which isn't necessarily an issue. But, you know, with that said, I'm exhausted, guys, so I'll see you a little bit later.
Bye, guys. I'm eating. Sorry.
Yeah, she's hungry, so am I. But all right, we'll see you later, guys. Hey guys, it's Wednesday afternoon. Haven't really been doing so hot this week. I've been pretty much doing this all day. Just felt like I actually needed to, show you guys exactly like what's been going on this week. My hands, But yeah, with that said, it's been an extremely tough week. Like I told you guys on Sunday, the battery died in my motorcycle. I was able to manage to get enough strength to fix it yesterday. And got a new battery and it starts up okay. It was just a battery. Look, guys, I don't know this week. I'm struggling quite a lot. I don't know what I should say other than just, understand that this week has been a real challenge. I have no idea why. I'm going to take my glasses off because they keep going down my face. So, the spasms have obviously gotten worse. This started, I think it was like Sunday evening, and pretty much every day this week I've been dealing with this for several hours. Really haven't got a break in a couple of days. Not sleeping well. Yeah, I don't know where to go from here, guys. Like, I was supposed to do some errands today, and I just don't have the energy. I really don't. I was supposed to make a phone call. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that today. We are going to do a reaction video today. Hopefully I'll feel okay enough to be able to do it. I'm pretty sure I pulled a muscle in my back too, working on the bike yesterday. It's not so much as like the job was hard. It was the angle that I had to get myself in because I don't have a lift. So a lot of it's like me working on the ground. Which honestly is a really bad idea for me at this point in my life, but oh well. So if you're wondering as to like why my one eye keeps doing what it's doing, it's because I have muscle spasms in my right eye, along obviously with my face and my neck, and my voice is probably going to sound pretty funny today because it's been that bad. I tried to take an Epsom salt bath and a shower, and like my muscles are so swollen I don't even know if ice will help at this point. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys that this is the symptoms that I have, and they're progressively getting worse. I think it doesn't even feel like the medication's really doing much at all, except for giving me dry mouth every night to the point where it wakes me up. Then I have to like drink some water or put like a hard candy in my mouth or something just to get some moisture back into it. I don't know if that's because of the side of my face pulling down the way that it does or not. When this happens, I think my blood pressure actually raises. Not sure how high. I probably should check that though. The last time this happened was a couple of months ago, I think. I don't remember. Most of my days are being jammed together anymore. So, guys, this is what it's like to have dystonia. Like, I haven't publicly shown this before. And I just wanted to share it with everybody that this is my condition. I'm having a hard time coming up with words and stuff to say. Yeah, I don't know. So, Lydia and I are still going to do a reaction video today. Even if I'm doing this, I just won't talk as much. It's a pretty short video that we're going to be doing. You guys will obviously see that before you'll see this video. But all I can say is the most loving thing that you could do right now is just pray for me and my wife. I just don't know what to do anymore. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Hey, what's up, guys? So as you can see, I didn't make it down to Lebanon today. I'm not going to have time to go tomorrow either. Today's Friday, by the way, if I haven't said that yet. It's been a really, really, really tough week. At least for myself. Been pretty discouraged. Even though that I've had, you know, a few good things happen, I guess. Just, you know, the bike breaking down on Sunday, and then, you know, by, what was it, Tuesday, I ended up going and getting the battery for it. That's all it was. It was just a dead battery. We did our second recording, well, rather part 2 of The Woman Who Talks to Demons. That was pretty interesting in my, you know, from my point of view, it was pretty interesting. I hope you guys received that well. I know we were joking around a little bit, but yeah, just pray that the guy who runs that channel, and also everybody involved with that particular 2 episodes that we did, just pray that they come to the Lord and repent for their sins. There's some really, really dark stuff with that stuff that's going on in that. But I quite literally, like, this is the first, well, I can't really say that, but this is like the first break that I've gotten as far as spasming in my situation. And I don't even know if that's even really true. But like, my hands are still spasming, obviously, and tremoring and stuff. But for now, I'm getting a break from my neck, at least for the moment. But with that said, I just haven't been motivated this week at all. It's been a real fight. And then when I was, you know, fixing the battery, which it's not that it was hard to do or anything. It's the position that I have to put myself in to fix stuff on that motorcycle. I'm pretty sure I pulled a muscle in the middle of my back. So, you know, if the spasms weren't enough, and, you know, like, all that stuff, you know, I also had that to deal with as well. So, last night, Lydia and I were kind of talking about it, and we both kind of agreed that it probably is better for me to not take that trip on my bike today. I am going to go for a ride tomorrow, which I'll take you guys along for. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know how much talking I'll do, but my mental state is not really in a great place this week, to be completely honest. And I don't know, it's just getting harder to cope with a lot of different things. But that's kind of where I'm at, guys. And I'm very grateful and fortunate to be going through this journey that I'm on right now with a very loving wife. Even though I get frustrated sometimes because she's always wanting me to say, how I'm feeling, it's coming from a place of love. But for me, it's like, nothing's changing. It's actually getting worse over the course of time. But with that said, I'm grateful for the people that we have around us. That support group, and just the other people that are involved with our situation, including doctors, nurses, all that type of stuff. I don't know, I've been second guessing myself a lot this week. So that's kind of where I'm at. I know this isn't the typical outro that I do. I'm usually a lot more excited than this. But this is really like how my personality is for the most part. I'm not always the most like chipper guy to be around, especially now when I'm in constant pain. And so I apologize in advance if this seems like a different type of character that you're seeing, but I promise you I'm the same guy. I don't have a doppelganger that I know of anyway. I probably do, I just don't know about it. But let me see if Lydia wants to chime in here. You want to chime in on anything?
I have so much work left to get done.
You can just at least come over and say hi real quick. Lydia's got a lot of work to do, guys, so I'm just asking her to kind of chime in here.
Hi. Hi.
You got anything else to say?
I didn't know what you were saying. Sorry, I had my headphones on.
I'm just wrapping up the video.
Oh. Okay. Sorry I keep on asking how you're doing. Sorry.
That's alright.
Sorry.
I know it's coming from a place of love, I do.
I'm trying to be happy-go-lucky, as I always am.
The personality that you see from her, the goofiness and like the just happy to be alive, that's literally how she is all the time. No exaggeration whatsoever on that. I'm the one that's a pain in the butt in a lot of ways.
You're not a pain in the butt. You just have a different personality and perspective on life than I do.
Maybe it's, and I don't know if you guys have just heard her, but in case you didn't, because she is off camera, she basically just kind of said that I have a different outlook and perceive life in a very different way. Well, I think part of that is honestly because I've been around so much darkness throughout my life, both self-inflicted and just the people that I was around for quite a while. So a lot of times I guess I just have a different perspective and more of a, realistic perspective, I guess. Am I out of focus? I am out of focus. There we go.
And I always see the cup as half full. I've always been that way, even before I was a Christian.
Yeah, so I mean, when it comes to personality, guys, like, Lydia and I couldn't be farther from opposite. She likes being around people, and, she's a great host when we have parties here at the house, which is really only like once a year. We have an annual Christmas party that we do. Which is always really fun to have loved ones around you, during the holidays.
And we normally have people over for the Michigan-Ohio game, except last year I spent that day in the hospital.
Yeah. So,
So we watched a football game from a hospital bed.
Luckily we won last year. We're Michigan fans. I know that may sound ironic to some because I'm from Northwest Ohio, but the area that I'm from, it's either like you're either Ohio State or Michigan. Like it's completely mixed where I'm from, because we're like way up in the northern corner of Ohio is where I'm from. So
Northwest.
So really, the biggest city from there is Toledo. So, which another 30 minutes past Toledo, and you're in Michigan. So, but beside the point. I really hope you guys are enjoying the content. I know it may seem strange that we're doing reaction videos, you know, on a channel that basically, you know, is eventually with Brent and Lydia. But you know, a good friend of mine recommended that I start doing that stuff just to help the overall public, I would say, understand some of the stuff that they do. And again, like, I hope it helps. You know, none of that comes from a place of like malice or anything like that. Like, I truly hope the people that are involved in some of these different YouTube channels and different things, they really do come to Christ. You know, we're not guaranteed to have an easy life. We're not guaranteed that we're going to be rich and all these different things. You know, Christianity for most, I would say, really, outside of the Christian worldview, a good majority of people basically would think that it would be pointless because, you know, in a certain sense, you know, they basically kind of realize that, you know, nothing is really guaranteed, and there's no real, you know, according to the outside of the Christian worldview is what I'm referring to here. You know, there's no real great part of it, but I beg to differ because even though that I am frustrated with my condition, and Lydia gets frustrated with her condition, and you know, with all that said, you know, it's just kind of one of those things, guys, that you know, you get a peace from when you know that God became fully flesh. And if you think your life is bad, or I think my life is bad, most people don't have the faintest idea how hard it would be to be fully God, okay, and fully man, living in a sinful world, okay, and being perfectly obedient to God the Father. I promise you, God does understand us in a very personal way like that, because he did send his son, Jesus Christ, to sacrifice his life. He gave his life for the benefit of coming back and reuniting with God the Father. Otherwise, there's no way that would happen. I'm not up for debating on this. This is my personal view. You can disagree all you want. That's fine. But understand that, you know, this is important to me to express this stuff, especially when, you know, you have low moments. And this week has been probably one of my lowest moments, honestly, since all of this started, and when it comes to my health. And even though that I have peace about it, I genuinely do. I have peace about the condition that I have, but that doesn't make it easy. So I just want to put that out there, guys, and you know, kind of in this video in a more intimate way, I would say. That's kind of why I'm sitting here and I'm talking, you know, to you guys, and not trying to like do anything crazy or fantastical or anything like that. Just trying to be as much as myself as possible. But I'm also going to say that this week was a struggle. I'm very grateful for the brothers and sisters in Christ that helped me out on Sunday, because you know, once the bike got back home, I started laughing. You know, it was one of those situations. But if it wasn't for them, I'm not sure what would have happened. You know, they were talking about pushing my bike inside, you know, for 24 hours. I'm just like, I'm not comfortable with that. Only because it wouldn't have been an ideal situation. And then we found out, like, you know, we were going to take the bike on this hitch rack that I got up to Chicago, and we actually put it on the car with the bike on it for the first time, and realized that I only had like an inch of clearance for it bottoming out. So it would have been a really bad situation had we did that. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise that we didn't actually do that trip all the way back in June. But with that said, we will see you guys in the next one. That's just Lydia being silly over there. She's singing Phenomena. Why, I have no idea. But love you guys. We will see you guys in the next one. Be good out there. God bless.